also our swing band here. You guys want to go over and take a bow? Well, thank you very, very much, everybody.
Oh, it's time.
That includes you guys upstairs in the new Encore Lounge. I think it's getting a little bit rowdy up there. Thank you, and welcome to Phoenix Theaters at Patriot Place, our second theater in the great state of Massachusetts. And thank you to Brian Early, who immediately understood our vision and has been a great supporter. His vision for the business at Patriot Place is refreshing and is truly open for entrepreneurial business people like themselves.
See, you're gonna see how the video.
I'm incidentally very grateful to be here today because my parents weren't wealthy, and I just went to the movie theater and started popping popcorn when I was 14 years old, and have built a business now that is quite a lifetime away from where it started 40 years ago. I had a unique experience, by the way, when one of the employees asked me for an interview for a school paper. He needed to find an old person. I don't understand why he picked me, but I guess he did. So I'm still waiting for that explanation. At any rate, there's a few interview questions I wanted to share with you because I think they really. What's going on here? Let me try that again. There's a few interview questions that he had for me that I thought were rather interesting. We're feedbacking. Wonder if this
Can I have your phone? I want to record.
Let's see if we can do a switch here. Hold on.
She's recording. Oh, I want it.
Okay, is that working better? Okay, hope so. That's why we're going to. Question number one: what is the moment I'm most proud of in my life? I'm not sure, incidentally, if that's happened yet. It just might be happening today. Question number two: have I achieved my goals in life? I had 3 goals. The first was to have my own money. The second was to own my own business. And the third was to make my own business decisions to the benefit of the film exhibition community and to the benefit of all of our employees. I have certainly achieved these goals many years ago. You know, in pondering about this, and I really did for several days, I quickly realized that I'm not living these goals any longer for myself, but I'm living these goals and dreams for all of us on our staff. And I'm only a willing participant at this stage of the game. I really felt like that here, by the way. Here are the people that set the goals that inspire me today. Our senior staff. Please come to the stage as you're introduced. If you guys are ready. And indulge me for a minute because I want to take this moment to really appreciate the people that have been involved in my life, making this project here and the entire company a reality. First is John Scanlon, who I hired as an usher in 1993 in Woodbury, Minnesota. John is now the Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer and Head Film Buyer for our company. The second is Braden Allen. Can you find him? Is he at the bar? Please check the bar. Okay, we found him free of the bar. Braden has worked with me on nearly every capacity and every project since 1998 from Commerce Township, Michigan, and is now our Senior Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. Tierras Reed, who I hired as an usher back in 2001 in Detroit, Michigan, who is now our Senior Vice President of Phoenix Theaters and will soon be celebrating, incidentally, of operations. And he will be celebrating his 25th year with Phoenix Theaters this year in October. Next, we have Sheena Owings. You around here, Sheena? There she comes. You're low on the stage. So Sheena was hired by John as an usher in 2007 in Monroe, Michigan, and she is now our Senior Vice President of Employee Development and Benefits Administration. I also want to acknowledge Joe Cork, who I hired as an usher back in 1998 in Commerce, Michigan, who is now our Senior Vice President of Marketing Systems Integration, who unfortunately could not be here with us tonight and is supporting us from home, actually in the hospital, but he's doing well.
Aw, that's cute. Aw, that's cute.
Bryce Cameron, who I hired in 1998 in Commerce, Michigan, as a concessionist, who is now our corporate office manager.
Aw, that's cute.
And Devin Cameron, who I hired in Commerce, Michigan in 2000 as an usher, who is our inventory and supply chain analyst. Now you gotta be nice to this guy because he counts the ice cubes that are in your glass. Okay, Connor Rash. Where are you, Connor Rash? There he is. Come on up here. He was hired as an usher in Livonia, Michigan 10 years ago and is now our executive in charge of project development and our in-house licensed general contractor. And he was the general contractor on this project and our previous project in Tennessee. So he's our general contractor. And next up is Ronnie Allen. Ronnie?
Edward.
The Monroe Boys, who started in Monroe,
There he
Michigan,
is.
and is celebrating his 8th year with the company as executive in charge of project development and operational integration. And along with him, if you're ready, the one and only Jonah Blair. The other half of the Monroe Boys, who started as an usher in Monroe, Michigan, and is celebrating his 7th year with the company, and is our Director of Employee Training and Development, and a very key player on this project, particularly with Tivoli Lights. So we'll get into that later. Oliver Holman. Here he is, the big O has arrived. Oliver started as an usher in 2011 and is now our senior general manager and is involved in all sorts of things with the company nowadays. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Sydney Thompson. Sid, come on up here. She started as a concessionist in 2018 and is now our general manager at our Woodland Theater in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And our marketing team of Austin Johnson, Carter Campbell, and Preston Hatfield, and Aiden Trepp. Aiden is incidentally taking photographs and we went off to. There you go. Remember, you gotta go down and take the group shot. And finally, I want to acknowledge 2 people that are responsible for the implementation of the technical part of this project. We have Brad Stuckroth. Brad, are you here? Where's the Brad? There he comes. Come on up here. Cirrus hired Brad back in 2009 in Livonia, Michigan. He now serves as our senior digital systems engineer. And working with him, almost like they're just always been together since junior high school? Junior high school. Is Frank Carney. Here he comes. He was hired by unanimous committee in 2014 and was now our senior digital systems engineer. And in fact, incidentally, tonight when you're in your auditorium, look about 25, 30 feet above the air, and you will see Dolby Atmos speakers that were hung in place by both Frank and Brad. And it has been an extraordinary amount of engineering and work to put this together. Our Dolby Atmos sound design and overall presentation make this team one of the finest engineering teams in the United States. And I'll say that. I will also echo the words of Doug Trumbull, who said that as well. And Jordan Holman, you want to pop up here? We'll talk about him a little bit later. Okay, so Aiden, where are you? Oh, taking pictures in front. Oh, yeah. We've got an understudy as a photographer. Okay. You ready? You ready?
Whoever is like directly behind you needs to
Just don't fall off the stage, folks. And thank you, by the way, for being patient with this, because I think it's important to all of us. You ready? Thank you.